guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video, and today we have one I'm super duper excited for because I have been wanting to do this for about 5 months now. I'm super excited. This was a trend about maybe like 7 months ago last year. I saw a bunch of people basically wrapping up books on their TBR and then basically blindly choosing them, and then that would be their TBR for the month, the week, whatever. And I thought I really wanted to join in on this one, but I've ended up just pushing this video back and pushing it back and pushing it back. I was meant to do this in January, hence why a bunch of these books I've wrapped up have Christmas wrapping paper, but I just ended up pushing it back, and today we are finally doing it. I'm super duper excited. So I already had these books wrapped up, so I will go through which ones I have wrapped up with you guys, but I didn't want to include the bits of me wrapping them up because I thought that'd be really boring. I probably should have gone through them before I wrapped them up, but you know what, we're here now. I'm not about to unwrap them and wrap them again. I have 18 books wrapped up, and I'm going to be picking 3 for this video to read for the week, and I'm also potentially going to be doing this as a series, so maybe once every couple of months I unwrap another bunch. So we've got a mix of books here, some that I'm really excited for, some that I'm not so excited for, some that are newer, and some that have been on my TBR for a while, so it is a real mix. I'm just going to pull up which ones we have. So you can see we have 18 books here, all wrapped up in slightly different Christmas wrapping. I basically reused the wrapping on most of my presents for Christmas because I didn't want to buy new wrapping and waste it. I thought that'd be kind of bad for, you know, environmental side of things. So the books I have wrapped up, there's obviously 18. These are all in a jumbled order, so I'm not going to be holding them up because I won't even be holding up the right book. I'll pop in a picture here so you can see. We have Vicious, The Roommate, Dream On, Shift, Anxious People, Found, Not Here to Be Liked, Careless, Beartown, Night Bitch, Life Ceremony, The Maidens, Dead Romantics, Alice, Red Queen, If We're Villains, The Hunting Party, and The Humans. So you can see obviously all those books. I can't actually remember some of the authors for these, but obviously if I unwrap them I'll give you the descriptions and stuff. This part of the video is normally much longer because people obviously are literally wrapping up all the books, but I've already done that, and as you can see here we've got a good chunk of books. I have numbered them, so I think I'm gonna kind of swap between just picking them randomly and doing a random number generator to pick them. They've each got a number here which correlates to on my little list. I've got them numbered, but I can't remember which is which. Like, I wrapped them up ages ago, so yeah, I will basically either pick by a number or just by picking it, and then those will be the books that we read for the week. So I'm gonna do 3 I think to start with because that's normally the amount of books I read per week, and then yeah, I'm super duper excited. And there's a couple in here that I really want to read. I think Life Ceremony, Beartown, Night Bitch are some that like really high on my TBR, and then ones like kind of like Dream On, I guess, The Roommate, The Humans are kind of like less high on my TBR. But these are all books that I have been gifted or bought, so they're all still on my TBR. I'm still super excited for them. So yeah, let's just jump straight to me picking the books. Okay, you can kind of see all the books here. We've got them, oh god, oh no, so there's 3 and then all of these, so there's a lot. I didn't actually realise I wrapped up this many. We have 18 books here. I don't know where to put them. I'll put them in front of me. Okay, oh god, there's so many. Okay, I think I want to do a random one that I pick, and then we'll see. So I'm going to do 3. I might do a random one first. So how many did I say there were? 15? 18. Okay, so I'm gonna go for a random number generator, 1 to 18, and we're gonna randomize the first book, and then I'll probably pick one. 17. Okay, these also aren't in order, so we've got 10, 2, we've got a number, 9, 15, 14, 13, 12, there's an order. 17. Okay, we've got this one here. Feels not too thick. Maybe it could be one of the romances that I wrapped up. Do you want to see it first? Okay. Can you see it? Oh, where's that's the front. What have we got? Oh no, that's not the front. Is this one? Oh, okay. This is so much fun. I'm very excited for this. This is The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley, obviously. I'd completely forgotten that we had this in here. This is going to be so exciting. I read The Paris Apartment by her and it was super fun time. And yeah, I'm very excited to read this one. Very pleased about that. So maybe I'll pick one next. I want a thinner one, so should I pick one from a different wrapping rather than the stars? I might go for number 10. Do you want to do this one or this one? 10 or 2? Let's go for 2. Let's go for 2. You guys can see it first. Oh, that's like a really, the cover feels different than the other one, like a normal book. Is that the front? Is that the front? That's a sticker there. Okay, that's the front. What is it? Oh, okay, it's The Roommate by Rosie Danan. This is a little romance, a pretty short one. It's like just about 300 pages, so this should be pretty easy. And then finally we'll randomly generate another one, why not? I'm gonna randomly generate number 10. So that's this one anyway, so another short one, the one I was debating about doing before. So oh, I think I know, I think this might be Night Bitch, because it was thin and it had this kind of cover, and I think it was raised. Am I right? Yes, I am. Oh my god, yay, I'm so excited for this one. This one's short too. This one's like 230 pages or something, so yeah. Ooh, very exciting. I want to unwrap more. I find it so exciting to unwrap them. I want to do more, but we won't. I will keep them wrapped up because I definitely want to do another version of this video. I definitely think that'll be super fun because I've had so much fun unwrapping these. Genuinely, it's ridiculous how much fun that just gave me, how much enjoyment I just got out of that. So I'm going to read these 3. I'm not too sure which I will start with, but I'll update you when I'm like 50 or 100 pages into them. I will say I'm probably most excited about this one, and then probably least excited about the roommate, but I think I'm gonna have a good time with all of them, and these will be my next 3 reads and what we are reading in this video. So Night Bitch by Rachel Yoder, The Roommate by Rosie Danan, and The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. So yeah, I will catch up with you when we are next reading, I guess. Okay, so I have started The Hunting Party. I am currently on page 112 and I am really enjoying it. I've got all the books there because I just filmed the intro to this video, but I'm really enjoying it so far. It's really fun. I've read The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley and I actually think I'm enjoying this one more so far. I'm very intrigued. It's basically about a group of 6, no 7, 2, 4, 6. A group of 7 friends from Oxford. I mean, most of them, I think about 5 of them were friends. No, it's about a group of 9 friends, I believe, going on a holiday together in the Scottish Highlands. Most of them knew each other from like Oxford, and then some of them have like joined throughout the years. And they're basically staying at this really remote lodge. There's 3 people that work at the lodge, and then another couple that are also staying there, and they're the only characters we have. It's like in the remote Scottish Highlands. It's a kind of then and now, but not really. The main plot of the story is set like 3 days earlier from the prologue, which is when they find a dead body, and then basically you're kind of going back and kind of working through trying to figure out like everyone's secrets, stuff like that. It's all very intriguing. We're getting a few different perspectives, but not everyone's. We've basically got 3 of the main girls within the friendship group. It's kind of mainly a group of couples, and then you've got the gamekeeper of the like area and the land, and also the kind of woman that's in charge of running the kind of guest house, I guess, kind of thing. So it's very interesting, very intriguing, and I'm very excited. On the back it says not an accident, a murder among friends. So I mean, I presume it's one of the friendship group. I'd be a little bit disappointed if it was just like some random outsider, but you know, it's a closed circle murder mystery. Not really a thriller, more like a murder mystery, I would say. But yeah, I'm very intrigued, and yeah, enjoying it more than The Paris Apartment, which I believe I gave a 3.5. so yeah, I cannot wait to continue on with this. Super excited, really enjoying it so far. It's definitely got potential for like a 4 or 5 star, I think. Okay, so I am now I'm bang on 217 pages into the book, and I am enjoying it. I don't think it's going to be a 5 star unless the ending is really good, the reveal. I think the reveal is going to be what changes it from a like 3 point something to a 4 star, just because at the moment I'm starting to get a little bit like, okay, like I want to find out a bit more now. I feel like really not that much has been revealed. The identity of the deceased person is still not fully revealed. We only know the gender at the moment, and you don't even know that for a while. I like to be able to at least come up with some theories, and I have some vague ones, but like if I don't even know who's dead, how am I gonna like make a ton of theories? Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm predicting who it's gonna be, but like it could very well just not be them. Do you know what I mean? Like I would love for a little bit more to have been revealed. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm kind of halfway through and I don't even know who's died. Is a bit, do you know what I mean? I'm like, get to the point. So yeah, it's not slow. I definitely am enjoying reading it. I definitely think you're finding out like secrets about each of the person as we go on, each of the people like in the group. But yeah, I'd love to have found out a little bit more just so I can start piecing things together. I feel like none of the secrets we have found out yet are like motive worthy, maybe, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I am excited to continue though, and I think I'm probably going to sit down and read this in one sitting probably. I've only got about 180 or so pages left, so I definitely think I'll be able to finish that off tonight. So yeah, that is going to be the plan for this evening. I doubt I'll check back in with you unless something big happens that I have opinions on, and I think I'm just gonna probably finish it off now and talk to you when I'm done. Hey guys, I just finished the hunting party and I did really enjoy it. I'm a little bit conflicted. It is a little bit underwhelming for me. I did like the reveal. I just felt like something about it felt a bit too generic for me, even though it wasn't, even though like I like this trope, but overall I just think it was too slow. I need another reveal. Like the Paris apartment had like a solid reveal halfway through, and this one just didn't have a reveal for a long time, and then all the reveals just felt a bit too generic for me. So I'm giving it a 3.5, which I changed my rating to the Paris apartment. That's also a 3.5, but they're like different types of 3.5s. I found this one a lot more entertaining to read than the Paris apartment, but I thought the plot, the characters, and the like reveals in the Paris apartment were better. So yeah, a lot of these characters were not fleshed out at all. Like you knew it definitely wasn't certain people because they were never brought up. There's 9 friends and half of them I can know nothing about. Like the book so clearly focuses on certain friends and doesn't talk about other ones, and it's like I need my characters to be fleshed out, or I need there to be less characters, especially when you're trying to do like a core group like this. Anyway, yeah, 3.5. Now we're going to move on to the roommate. I think I might read a chapter of this tonight. But the font, oh my god, the font is tiny. Can you guys see that? It's so small. Oh my god. I think I might read a chapter tonight just to get into it and then carry on tomorrow. But yeah, I did still enjoy it. It was like an enjoyable 3.5. Okay, so I am now on page 102 of the roommate, and I am enjoying it so far. It's definitely kind of more than just the kind of average, what I would call low effort romance, if that makes sense. I feel like some of the romances I've read recently I just haven't really enjoyed all too much, and they've been a little bit just like generic, if that makes sense. This is definitely leaning more generic than say something like Happy Place, which I adored, but it is good. I am enjoying it. It's definitely got a little twist on the kind of maybe generic like forced proximity type of thing, and it is fun. So we're following Clara, who's like a kind of socialite from a very well respected family, and she moves across the country and through a series of unfortunate events ends up having to live in the same apartment as Josh, who is got a bit more of a negative or less family friendly reputation than potentially like Clara's family would like. So she's maybe a little bit worried about being like around him a lot and stuff like that, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm liking the little chemistry between the characters. I think it's very cute. We're obviously about a third of the way through. How many pages it got? Like 350, and so we're about a third of the way through, and I like where it's going so far. It's definitely a lot more spicy than I expected. I thought this was going to be a very fluffy romance. It is not. It is very spicy so far. Not very spicy, but like there's, you know, been some activities, so do keep that in mind, because I think it looks definitely a lot fluffier than it necessarily is, but yeah, I am enjoying it. I do need to get on track with reading this, because with the hunting party I was very keen to read that. It's definitely keeping me very much engaged, whereas I don't think this is the case. For this one I'm less engaged. I'm less like itching to pick it up, and it's Friday and I need to finish this and Night Bitch by Sunday to get this vlog up. So I'm hoping to get some really good reading done and maybe finish it tonight. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, overall I am enjoying it. It's definitely a fun read. Probably like a mid 3.5 so far. So, you know, not amazing, but definitely if you're in the market for a romance of this nature, then I would probably recommend it to you. But again, only 100 pages in, and basically the update so far is it's okay. It's fine. You know, it's fine. This is such an unrelated comment, but this is literally like the 3rd romance book in a row I've read where people clean when they're angry. Is that like a normal thing? Like whenever they're nervous or like angry? Literally the last 3 books, I'm pretty sure it's this one, Good Girl Complex, and Happy Place, they all have people that like clean ferociously when they're angry, and it just made me laugh because I feel like it's such a coincidence, but I didn't know anyone that does that in real life. I am enjoying it, so I'm kind of struggling with the rating because I feel like it's better than the average romance book, so I need to give it above a 3, but like overall I'm not like desperate to pick it up, so I wouldn't want to give it a 3.5 because overall I preferred the hunting party. But I would also say that I think the characters like more fleshed out here than the hunting party, so it's a bit tricky. I can't really decide, to be honest. I've just got to the part near the end and it's, I hate this trope. It makes me cringe. It makes me cringe so badly. I hate it. Anything public I literally cannot deal with. It gives me so much secondhand embarrassment. Oh my god, I find it so cringy. I can't. Oh my god, okay. It's okay, we're gonna keep reading. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. It's fine. So I just finished it. I think I am going to give it 3 stars. Unfortunately, as much as I did like it most of the way through, that one thing at the end really cringed me out. And I do think for a lot of it, Clara was a little bit of a bitch. Sometimes, I can't lie, like, but it was good. It was a good romance novel and I would recommend it. Like, this is one of the few romances where the like spicy scenes don't cringe me out. I thought they were very well written. I like the character development, I like the story, it's definitely entertaining, and yeah, I mean, it was good. Actually, maybe I'll give it a 3.25. I think I'll give it a 3.25 because I mean, it was only a tiny scene that really cringed me out, but I just hate it. It's like when people, you know, just declare their feelings in that manner gives me personally the ick, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. So yeah, this is a 3.25, and then I'm going to try and start Night Bitch today. I might have to reorganize some videos around because I'm meant to read this entire thing and upload and edit this video today, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how much I enjoy this book. I'm going to give, does it have chapters? Because I feel like this is the type of thing to not have chapters. Yeah, it's got no chapters, so I'll probably read maybe like 10 pages or so, see what I'm thinking, and then maybe read a little bit later when I'm like all ready and stuff. So yeah, second book down, 3.25. I think Hunting Party definitely preferred. I think I'm gonna rate it on a scale of romance rather than in general, because like I preferred Hunting Party significantly more to this. It's like if I could go up to 10, Hunting Party would be like maybe a 7 and this would be maybe like a 5. Do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Who knows? If we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run it back, if we could run it, if we could run it back, and do you wonder if we could run it back. Okay, so I am about halfway now through Night Bitch and I am enjoying it. The weird thing about it for me is it's just taking me so long to get through. Like, it's been a good few days and I've only read like 130 pages, but it is good. I'm just not like, I don't know, I'm not inclined to pick it up, but it's not a bad book. Like, when I read it I enjoy it. I'm just not inclined to pick it up, which is so weird. But like, I think overall it's a very good book, so I think I'm going to struggle rating it. But yeah, we're basically following this woman. None of the characters are actually named besides a couple like other mums, but basically following a new mother. I mean, I think it's actually 1.5 now, but she's basically in a bit of a rut. She's not kind of like enjoying motherhood as much as she thinks that like everyone around her is, kind of like missing having like an artistic purpose, stuff like that, because she used to work in an art gallery and stuff. And then she basically believes that she's turning into a dog. She's got like patches of like thick hair and like growing like canines like a dog, like you can see in the picture here. But yeah, it's very intriguing, definitely very weirdly written, like there's no speech marks and stuff, but it's quite interesting. I am enjoying it. It's definitely very intriguing, definitely something different, which I do like to see. Always want to see something a little bit different. So yeah, overall I am enjoying it, and hopefully I can finish it off today or tomorrow, because I have had to push back this video so many times, but I do just want to get down and actually finish it. Okay, so I've lost the books. They're over here. You guys, you do not understand. I finally finished Night Bitch. I did it. I finished it. It's done. I have really complicated feelings on this book, I can't lie, because overall the concept I enjoyed, the writing style I really enjoyed, but I didn't find it readable, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't get through it quickly. Like, when I was reading it I enjoyed the story. Towards the end I definitely think it dragged a bit. I feel like it could have been shorter. I feel like potentially it could have ended after the first part and been a novella, potentially. Like, it could have very easily ended at like 86 pages just before part 2, I think, or maybe just after that part, because there's like a little like interlude type part, I guess. It just felt a little bit long, and I feel like certain points were like dragged out a little bit, and kind of like the day-to-day routine, it was like, okay, we get it, and like it was, certain things were just like repeated a bit too much. Yeah, I found it a bit repetitive, but overall it was difficult because I enjoyed it whilst I read it, but like I could very easily put it down and I wasn't inclined to pick it back up. This took me 4 days to read. Normally I read 3 books a week, and it takes me about 100 pages per hour. That's kind of my reading speed. So like, this should have taken me like just under 3 hours to read, and it took me 4 days. I mean, obviously I don't necessarily binge books, but this one I expected to finish in 2 sittings really, and it took me about 5, 6, maybe 7 sittings to finish it, which is ridiculous. So I really struggled with a rating for this one. Overall I liked the vibes, I liked the story, I liked the message behind it, but I just think the execution, I feel like we could have cut it down a little bit more and just made it a little bit more fast-paced, or at least a building up in tension, because I felt like there was a really good build up and good tension built up in that first part, and then I felt like the second part was just like dragging a lot, and then the ending was a bit odd. I mean, it wasn't what I'd expected personally. I didn't dislike it, but I felt like definitely towards the end, in the final few pages, I was kind of starting to skim a bit because I was getting a little bit bored. So I'm gonna give this one a 3 stars, which is so weird because it was my most anticipated out of all 3 of these, and I definitely didn't expect to have the ratings that I did. So yeah, to sum up, I gave this one a 3 stars. I gave The Roommate a 3.25. Really enjoyed this. Actually really enjoyed like the relationship between the couple. I thought it was very cute, so I had a good time with that one. Actually, that was definitely the biggest surprise for me. And then The Hunting Party I did really enjoy. I'm debating, I go in between a 3.5 and a 3.75 because I enjoyed it more than The Paris Apartment. I think the characters were better written in The Paris Apartment, because these ones I forget a load of the side characters, but overall I enjoyed it more. I wanted to pick it up more. I was entertained more by it, so I think a 3.75 and then a 3.5 for The Paris Apartment, even though I didn't read that anyway in this video, and then 3.25 and 3 stars. So unfortunately we had quite similar ratings, which I don't like. I love to have a little bit of variety, or at least higher ratings. But yeah, overall this one I would recommend the most widely, kind of just a classic thriller, good if you like getting into thrillers. This one definitely has some adult themes, but overall actually quite a cute romance, so I would recommend that as well. I probably will continue in that series, so I believe it's part of like a series of interconnected standalones. And this one has probably a very niche audience. I feel like maybe if you liked Bunny, if you liked Our Eyes Under the Sea, but like kind of wanted it to get a bit weirder maybe, like I struggle to like think of comp titles, but overall I did enjoy everything I read this week. It just took me a lot longer because of this book. For some reason it literally took me a week longer to finish this video than I expected. So yeah, I really did enjoy this video. I've still got a bunch of books wrapped up, so we'll be doing another part to this sometime in the next couple of months probably. Unsure whether I'm going to do a 1 book video or like a 3 book video again. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on the bell to join a little club, and make sure you turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as they're linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.